Alright, I just logged in here. I got all kinds of stuff going on already. Jeez, well, Pete. These all females? Yes, they are. But we also got wolves coming in. We got all kinds of craziness going on here. Alright, glanced over at the screen. Everything's cool there. And welcome back, guys. Call to Wild. Come along with me for this great one we're chasing down, and let's see what's going on. Alright, I need to grab my phone real fast. Gives me the hours. That way I know what times to fast forward it to, etc. Let's get on the grind here. Hope everybody's doing well, etc. If you're watching this on YouTube, feel free to join in and watch me on Twitch live. Alright, reserves here. Let's check out a ski. Let's see what's going on with the whitetail. Okay, so not till 1600. We're going to go 1500 and hit up Mississippi. But this thing's just asking to get shot. Before I take off here. Yeah, wowzers. Let's go ahead and pick this money up real fast. And then we'll dip on to the next map. At the 2-minute marker, 10-minute marker, we'll have a little 420. And get high up in the tree stand. Alright. Now, down here in Mississippi, these deers eat a little different time because them gators will run them off the water. Alright, here we go. 1500 was the time. Mississippi. I need to write this down so I don't have to keep looking it up. All I care about is the whitetail. I could have it on a little piece of paper right in front of me. 1400. We'll get the most out of it. And off we go. We'll hunt this for a minute, and then we'll hit up all of our new stands out in New England. I have almost 7 stands, and I believe 8 is the limit. So that way my grind out there is, and all the tents are set up real good. Yeah, this one's not bad, 300 away. I have a couple on this map, and some of the others where you're 400 or 500 meters. No big deal. It only takes a second to run down 100 meters, but it's nice when you got it rocking and ready to roll. You're right there, bouncing from next to next. But I found where I seen my first great one. I didn't see it again, but I laid feeders all up and down through there, so I got a good chance, or a good feeling that the great one's coming real soon. It won't be long at all. We're only a half hour into this feed, but so far it looks like we got nothing up ahead. This one right here seems like it's been dry for a minute though. We got pressure at all the other ones. But we'll move these. I don't know which one I'm going to do next. I'm either going to finish this one out or finish out a ski. And then I know I'm going to do one of the maps that has no black bears, and I'm going to try that new feeder. Well, not new feeder. The feeder type I haven't tried yet. I've done a barrel, got my black bear. I've done tons of these pole feeders, but I haven't tried any of the ones that can be destroyed. My theory is put them on maps where they can't be destroyed. Problem solved. There's a handful, well, not a handful, there's a couple of maps that have whitetail and no bear on them, so that's what we're going to do. I'm going to sit here for a second. If you watch my videos, you've seen plenty of times where we pull up and they start coming in and out of the wood line. And then we're going to continue to run the route. We'll come back here and hope that there is something that's going to come through later on at least. What is that over there? Is that a little bunny? It looks like it's got a hop to it. Hop to it. Ride shotgun along this hunt with me here. Speaking of shotgun, I need to level my shotgun skills up. But really the only thing I'm worried about is getting my first great one. And I know as soon as I get one, I'll just be on the thirst for the next. But that's where we're at. Where's the wind going? West to east, so it doesn't matter. Mine are all north and south approaches. Let's go hit this one up. Oh crap, as soon as I... Fuck. As soon as I started doing that, you hear the damn deer. I knew they was coming in. No, I didn't, but at least that's a good sign. That spot isn't totally ran dry. Which I wouldn't think it was. Anyways, on to the next. This is what I'm talking about. Over 400 meters away from a feeder. All my ones on New England are closer than that. That's about the furthest distance I have away from a feeder. Those 500 meters, we'll say. Not too shabby. It only takes a minute to run there. Run in all the way up to 200 meters and slow it down. But it's ideal when you're right outside the limit. I really like the stand placements of the New England. I'm hoping that great one, if it's not a great one, it has to be some sort of fabled diamond or, I don't know, like whatever the category would be right beneath great one, but I'm pretty sure he's a great one. His rack goes both up and down. Like I forget what the drop tines. I think there's something to that degree. But he has those. He has them going all over the place. Looks like moss is growing off of him. I don't know if that's an option, but he looks wild. And he'll look way better posted up on my wall. Or whole body posted on one of them little squares. Oh snap, people. 1 minute countdown. One of the only bad things, which it isn't that big of a deal, is you can't check them out on approach because of this grass. And as long as it blurs their vision of you too, I say all is fair. But if they can see me, no problem, and I gotta struggle with them, that ain't right. That ain't right, man. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Mating call, has no clue we're here. Nice. And it was a buck. Yeah, we got a few to choose from out here. Doesn't look like anything worth bragging about though. They seem to be quite Small, what's lighting up over here? A turkey. I got my 22 on me as well if I want to take down any smaller animals and get a good score on them. That's nice. Let's get back to these deer. Doesn't look like anything worth the crap, but we're still gonna take something out. Let's see if we can bring him to me. Maybe shoot him with the bow. Yeah. Don't I hear me? What's happening? I don't know what's broke with that, but that don't sound anything like what that call would sound like in real life. Alright, let's go ahead and take one of these buckaroonies out. One of these little teeny bucks. We got a 148. What's this teeny guy? 120. Boom. And he stayed there. Never will he go up. As we jog out here. Get the hair off of me a little bit. Ooh, is this turkey gonna chill here? You gonna chill there, turkey? Nice and calm, because we might snag you up too. If you're just gonna chill there. Creep in on you. Deer going slow motion too. Anyway, while we wait, cheers, y'all. Little micro J. You stay calm. Probably wouldn't hurt to bring in a turkey caller. I don't want to have too many callers though. And I don't turkey hunt enough. I will eventually. Once I get a couple of these whitetail great ones, I'll go on a wild turkey grind. It should be fun to hunt. Do I have the right gun on? No, I do not. Glad I didn't take that shot. He's attentive, knows I'm peeping at him. He feels the pressure. Yowzer, that hurt. Try and fly, guy. Try and fly. Hey, you just flew to me. Appreciate it, pal. Glad I missed all them other shots. He said, here, you ain't got to chase me. I'll get to you. Ooh, a goldy gold, too. We'll save him for now. We sure as heck ain't mounting him. We low on the dollars. We on a dollar grind. That's part of the reason why we took him out as well. Alright, let's hit up here. It just turned deer 30 on all the other places. It goes 1400 here, 1500 on all the other ones. So we get the hour of running around on Mississippi, and then we hit up old New England. But I kind of want to let them eat for a little bit, let them build. Come on, get your food, guys. It's good. Nobody's hunting. They're just feeding. You can trust us. What we got moving and shaking. Common raccoon. Into the woods we go. Got burrs all over my hunting gear. And actually the woods in the New England area where I am in real life are starting to look the color and the look of the way they are on this game. The leaves haven't fallen totally off and winter hasn't fully kicked in yet. Wonder what the next map's going to be. It looks like the next update involves customization of your trophy lodges, and more than likely a new trophy lodge is going to be included, as you know, for sale, of course. But wonder what the next actual hunting reserve will be. I still have plenty I want to pick up. I just wait till they get on sale. I got enough to keep me busy till then, but when they hit half price, I pick them up. Get out here and drop some of these daggone deer, yeah? See if I can get a peek at them first. Get no peekaboos. Damn, the wind's going right at them, too. That ain't no good. Well, blazing this, they might like to smell it, come over and peep it out, you dig? Yeah. Alright, I gotta remember not to whisper on my approach. It's a natural instinct is to lower the voice as you're sneaking. But that don't help anybody out there listening, tuning in. You wanna hear me ASMR, yeah? Doesn't look like anything's out there, but that doesn't mean anything. I popped up and seen a field full, and on my approach not see anything. First off, there's the stand, and yep, there's the animals. When we get up here, we'll see them. Just let me hop up in this thing here. Oh yeah, plenty. Let's find just the biggest buck. Yep. Alright, mating call, not a warning. He's still chilling calm. It looks like he's the winner too. Drawing my attention. Yeah, it's definitely you, big dog. You're going down. One shot drop. This 7mm does the trick. If you're looking for whitetail and you just want to not have them run off and still get the score you need, this is the gun. Boom, just drop. Like it's nothing. None of these other guys are even worth taking a second shot at. Let's get in here and collect so we can move on to the next. Yeah. West side. Wagwan, yeah man. Get them big deer, and I shoot with a big gun. Job done. Yeah, man. Collection time. He might be a gold. But him ride silver, yeah. I wonder what gold is right at the 200 probably. If he was a 190 and silver. Alright. 1538, we still got time. Let's creep down in here and see what you doing. And actually, before we dip onto the next map, I'm gonna peep out the original stand that didn't have nothing until I was riding out. And then we're going to go collect monsters over at New England. A flea and turkey? Yeah, $6.50. This is the furthest I have from any feeder. And I'm still not sitting the best with money. We got 25K built back up after I just put 3 new feeders. Because you think feeders all you need, but no, unless you use a house like this to quick travel to and a natural stand in the game, you got to bring a tent, you got to bring a stand, you got to come with the feeder. You're talking 45,000 in-game currency or close to it, close to 50,000, and that's just to get you set up. But if you stumble across a nice field with a in-game stand, which those run you 2,000, and close to a safe house, I guess you'd call those things, where you spawn in at, you save yourself quite a chunk of change. As I get more and more money, like I'll put a tent, you know, not even here, but a little bit closer within the 300. It'll save me a few paces. Just cost me a few pesos. You want to save some paces, you gotta add the pesos. Look at my heart thumping down there. Boy's about to have a heart attack. Coming in hot. This guy's in great shape though. He's got like 4 guns on him. Can run mile upon mile like it's nothing. I mean, I'm glad they don't do this, but that would make it a lot more realistic if you had a stamina. This definitely has its role-playing elements to it, but I could see a really deep hunting game with a really in-depth role-playing aspect to it, being a really popular game. Am I ducking? Nope. Just wanted to check. I don't know how I'm able to hold myself away from these stands. Because real talk, I'd love to go there just right now, but I think patience is going to pay off. Oh, snap. He's only 192? That's crazy. He looks like he's way bigger than that. Anyways, bare minimum, we're getting him. Hopefully we see something bigger over there, but we got at least one medioso. Make sure they're staying cool, calm, collected. Y'all just hunch together now, yeah? We almost there. Few more steps. Just keep calm. Nice and calm. There I go again. Whisper mode. Snap out of it, CeeMee, yeah? You gotta hear me too, eh? Alright. Big view. See if we got any. What happened to old Bighorns? Is this him right here hiding his head down? No, it's this guy over here. He laid down, huh? That's him, Captain 192. What's this back here? Why do they make it so hard to get it to line up with who you want? We're just gonna. Well, no, I could maybe blow the whistle and get him to move a little bit. We're just gonna take him out. He was a 175. Good call. At least I got a peekaboo out of him before he took off. We made the right move without sitting around waiting all day trying to get a peek. Two-piece eating. I think there was a little bit more than a two-piece. Four-piece. Silver dog. $700. That's cool. That's cool, man. Alright, we got all the spots hot except for this one, and then we're gonna dip to the next episode. But first, we gotta put a little pressure here, man. Apply the pressure. Yes, sir. I might not even go to New England next. Yeah, I got to. It's driving me crazy, man. Like a kid with his presents shaking it up, trying to figure out what it is. $26 thou wow. Looking better and better. If I am going to go, I do want to go while the sun's out, because I want to get a view of this butte. I don't want to see him in the nighttime hours, which I'll kill him and be happy to kill him either way. Don't get it twisted. But I would prefer to see his majestic self out there strutting around in the woods before I have to take my kill shot. I knew they'd be here. This spot's not dead. It is weird though that I had several spawns out here with nothing out here. But there'd be, no heat. Never once did I shoot down the whole population, and even if I did, it seems like on the map there's constant deer running by these feeders. So they should get more and more populated. Oh yeah. Nothing big. Hopefully we can get something close to a 200. We'll see once we get totally up in here. Oh shit. I scared him off, didn't I? Settle down, guy. Don't take off on me. The wind ain't even hitting him. Stay there and eat, buddy. I'll just chill right here. Alright, we got him back calm. Honestly, these guys ain't even worth crawling in here, keeping you calm over your whack little rack. Give me a hard time with your little buttons you want to call horns. Get mad at me because the big bucks bully you around in the woods, take your dough. It ain't my fault, man. Put this calming medicine on just in case I gotta use it. Oh yeah. It's about 80, 90. We get up in this piece here. And hopefully there's no fear. Up in the blind, what do we find? A gang, man. Quite a few. Still nothing, even once I get up in a better peekaboo. There ain't nothing. Alright, he's nice and wide for bow shot. It's crazy. The other ones don't even trip. No, don't run. All right, let me put some medicine on you. Yep, stay still. It's all gravy. Get that other buck if we're just gonna shoot with the bow here. Look how crazy that is. They're all just showing me their butt. Turn around. It's all gravy. Back to being calm. Yeah, I'm not shooting any of them others. It's bad enough I shot that one, but I had to put some sort of pressure out here. Let's see if we can walk them down. We can get a walk down view on this big, well, of this little buck here. We might shoot the buck out. Quit tripping, boo. Don't be alarmed. She gonna ring the alarm. Go on back. Get out of here. Wish that daggone sign would get out of my way. We'll collect this and we'll go follow that guy down as the herd runs off. Let's see if we can spot this blood trail here and see what's going on with the other guy. What do we got here? 75, no good. Alright. We're going to be hunting this jack for a second. We'll check the blood after we've ran a few. What's this guy looking like? Still 175. That's not good at all. Looks like they make a sharp turn here. Alright, finally it's going down a little bit. Finally at 50.75. This guy's taking me all over the place. Running me into gators. Get out of here, gator. A tree shaker. Oh no, don't tell me you're running me right into gator territory. Better put my gun back on. Run me around some gators. Oh yeah, look at him. This idiot's running right to him. Somebody's coming after me out of this water. I don't like this at all. What the hell? We might lose this guy. Alright, let's see if we can make sense out of this. I guess he ran back. Maybe we will find him. This is definitely the way he went. Yeah, he's almost dropped. Alright, we got this. That gator was what was throwing me off. I heard the growling and the shaking. I said, oh no, this little buck ain't worth all that. Look at these dumb nuts. Yeah, just stand around and chill, guys. No big deal. You're lucky there's not a male in your group. You guys that daggone slow? I could literally kill you with throwing rocks at you. You're so daggone close. Alright. Anyways, enough of that. We're gonna go skiing. Oh yeah. Oh, as soon as you hit on this damn map. Can't let me do a thing without y'all hollering, just tearing stuff up. What's this? A bunch of goats getting ran off by the wolves. It ain't that big and it wouldn't be worth going all the way over there and collecting it, to be honest with you. Let's check out what's the wind look like. West to east. I guess that goes totally against most of my stands, but that's alright. So I want to be heading west. Yeah, this one. Set up halfway. Hopefully the wolves don't harass me too much, and if they do, I hope they come with a diamond or a mythical or something crazy to make it worth their hassle. And yeah, this wind's set up perfect for this hunt. I should have went straight to New England though with this daylight. We don't have much time. Which I don't have to hit it on the first day. I can let them eat for a whole day, come hit it up the next day. Hunt this out. I think there might be some benefits to just letting it build up. I might be wrong. I might be wrong. It almost sounds like a cool name, Ray Wrong. Once you get past the teasing years, that is, because for a while Ray Wrong is totally getting messed with. Mr. Wrong. This is wild. I'm this close. I don't really remember this. I'm sure once I pop out of these woods, it'll look... Actually, I think this is one of the first times I encountered the wolf surrounding was right here. It was just nighttime, so it looks a lot different in the dark. We got 177 meters away, 55 on the stand. It's wild that in this part of the map the duck would have any effect because I'm coming up on a hillside where they couldn't see me anyways, but game mechanics, I'm sure, appreciate me in the squat down. So we do what we gotta do. See, like here on the ski, there's a lot of places where I took advantage of the natural structures they already had in the game. Saved me a few thou and stands, tree stands. I don't know if I've ever put up a traditional tree stand. I got all tripods. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever used a tree. Maybe there was one mission where I set one up real quick, shot it down. I don't think I've ever utilized or taken advantage of in any way, shape, or form. Z tree stands. What's it looking like down here? Are you spooked? Y'all chilling? Alright, that's what I like to see. Nice and calm from the big dog. Got your ladies with you? No fella friends? Where these ducks at? Oh, quacking body ass. Where you at, duck? Alright, let's peep this size so we figure out what gun we want to use. Oh no, we got big dog bear strolling in, running them off. A few more ladies. Y'all look like to be your class 7 animal, and I believe my big gun, yep, it handles class 7. So let's dial you in and get moving, baby. Get this money. Well, you gotta put your head in the way right as I get ready to take a shot. Not cool, man. Not cool at all. Boom! That's how we want you. Stop! Right there. Yeah, man. No far. Here we go. Put this tag on you. There he is. Hang out with some more dudes, not so many chicks. I might not have shot you, but you was the only guy there. Had the boom shot. Blood splatter. Organ hit. Slumped up against a tree, old Silver. Close to 1,000. I appreciate you. I don't think I have any other hunts. Yeah, I got one more that goes east to west. This one kind of has like an east to west vibe to it. Sometimes the snow crunch to me reminds me of a very similar sound to their dog bark, the wolf bark, so it's like I'm in constant fear of hearing wolf-like sounds. This one, although it's not perfect, the wind's not too bad. get up in here, hopefully see something good. What do we find when we peek over the hill at this feeder? A lot of times on the approach here, for whatever reason, there's a female, whatever deer species or goat species, peeking around right in here. Just thought you might want to know that little FYI, right? Those mountains in the background are beautiful. I've never seen mountains like that. I mean, I live in the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains, and I've been down into like the Smoky Mountains and the bigger parts of the Appalachian, but they don't seem anything like the Rockies or some of these other mountain ranges. Another little FYI, right? Yeah, man. What do we got down here? Y'all staying calm? Y'all stay nice and calm, right? Little 7. Another very easy. Oh, you got a buddy. 27 or 237, but you're 281. And tons of fun, my guy. I think you might be the winner. Alright, now these are Manitoban elk. I want to read what my doesn't affect. I want to say this one does. Nope. Scream it, buddy. We're taking out your guy. Come on, where are you going? Stop right there. I thought I got a better shot off than that, but I think where it was still moving, I didn't hit exactly where I thought I hit. I must have hit a little off. But if I'd have slowed that down, held the breath just right, where I was trying to hit was going to be obviously perfect. Why would you try to hit anywhere else that ain't perfect? Unless you want to like train your dog up and you're trying to get a leg shot with a long follow blood trail. Let's see, what's this say? Blood rate medium. Yeah, I hit him decent. I'm going to take a peek at it if I remember. Don't accidentally double tap the button. We got the left lung. Yeah, it wasn't bad. I thought I hit a little lower though, to be honest with you. I thought I was a little bit closer to that heart. Anyways. I might have to move some of these stands around too. Like this one right here is almost impossible to approach. What's the point of having it if you can't approach it? Let's go peek at some of these. If they're not infested like I want, I don't have to shoot them down, which you know we're going to. We're going to take some shots. But nobody's forcing me. I could always let it build. Get some water in me. Alright. Where are we at here on the trail? Let's peep these out. These aren't the ones yet, obviously, because the ones I'm talking about's never been hunted, and these have a pressure. Pressure. Dum bum bum ba da dum bum. I think I'm going to be a tad let down if there isn't something nasty at least one of those. Give me another diamond, y'all. Sheesh. I wonder if there's an approximate diamond pull in before you get your great one. But when they first spawned me in on the map, I didn't have any whitetail kills, and they teased me with the view of a great one right off the rip. They did the same on Hirschfelden with what's it called, a fallow deer. Like as soon as I started playing, one ran across the field with a big herd. It was no way I was going to get a shot at it. Oh, look at this little guy. Hey, little buddy. Where you at? Alright, get out of here. You're lucky I missed you, mister. Don't be running out there scaring off telling Mr. Deer. But a lot of these feeders got them big moose out there. My new feeders, I only put deer pellets. Well, not deer pellets, deer flakes, but deer pellets sounds better. But yeah, I learned that the flakes, moose don't eat flakes for whatever reason. They're on a pellet diet. And the whitetail, he'll eat the flakes or the pellets. But if we want whitetail, why do we want these big body moose in there deboing off all my potential whitetail space? So we had to call a ixnay on the eedfay. Kind of dig what I'm saying. Long story short, we just want more whitetail, less big moose, man. Alright, let's pop up. I even got smart and started setting the damn ladders where I don't have to crawl around. I mean, that's retarded. We want it straight out the woods. Straight to, we can go adjust. Set up. Once we get them all out there and start getting some good kills, we'll... That looks like a big bear from a distance, but it's really not. Is that rabbit? Chilled out. Y'all ain't even got a male moose out here. You got me lady moose to shoot at. Just make sure it's nothing super important. Continuation of a convo me and little bro was having earlier. We was talking about some concerts that we've both been to. In fact, if you're watching this on YouTube and you've made it this far and want to list some cool concerts you've been to, or who's your favorite person you've ever seen live, we'll go by weight because they're ladies. $3.95. What's yours? $3.95 as well. All right, I guess we'll go by distance. 110 to 120, 110 to 130. You heard me? Ooh, yikes. Stop right there. No further. Alright, let's go get Mama Moose and move on. While we're riding in, we'll see what the rest of this message says. Yeah, that one's just for me and him. But I agree with what he said. And if he could hear me, it'd be like, all the time, little bro, all the time. Alright, hopefully this one's over $700. That's a good thing about the Mama Mooses. At least they pay decent. Yeah, $772. We can use it. I'm reloaded. Might as well while we're here. Snatch this one too. It's probably just going to be a big old moose, but this one does tend to have more whitetail out in the field. And another good thing about this one is damn near as soon as I spawn in, the viewpoint and everything, I can get a sight on where I'm going to hunt. And it's from a traditional house, I do believe. Yeah, it's not even a tent. Those are the ones that work out best. Nice viewpoint, nice field. Yeah, there's usually whitetail down here. Got a 194 off the jump, a 240. That's what I'm talking about. Even got a big daddy moose down here. Alright, let's creep in on these guys. Wind ain't the best, but we'll figure that out. We ain't even at the hot spots yet. We're starting to see size. Yeah, man. Get me excited. Why am I going so damn slow? See them, I get extra cautious. Hell, I don't need to be this slow. They're over 200 meters away. I'm about to crawl from 200 meters out. That's crazy. Best view and stream bots. Talk to gnarled gnarled Marina Dub. Gnarled Marina W. Yeah, man, exactly. Because there ain't nothing better than sitting with 10,000 fake viewers while you stream to yourself. It'll look natural, dog. Just go with it. Yeah, nobody's going to be talking, but there'll be 10,000 people in your room. It'll look cool. You got this. You got this, dog. Oh, man, it looks like there's multis. Unless that's the same guy. But I thought I seen another. We might have multi 200s. Stay calm, Captain 2. Here's the other guy. What's he ranking? Let me get his dialed in on him. Oh, it gave it to me for a second. We'll get a better view once we get up in here. But yeah, there might be more than the one guy. There he is, 194. No, he's not bigger, but still, another nice piece out there. I got to dial in on one of these deer though, because moose don't scare as easy though. We're just gonna go ahead and lay it down. We're snatching this guy up. Come on, get in there and be a big surprise. Let there be a guy hidden. It's like 300. But if not, I'm happy with the, just keep getting bigger. We'll get there. I don't want to be too greedy. Be happy with the good motion that's coming your way. Alright. Celebratory ready. Alright, make sure they didn't scare nobody. Come on, you still cool, right? Oh my god, there's all kinds of biggins potential hiddens. What's this guy over here hiding? There's a buck hiding back there. There he is. Ah, he's not the biggest, that's for sure. You're the 190 guy. It's this dude. Oh no, don't move, Lady Moose. I gotta get my kill in before you mess it up. It's this guy right here. Scatter like roaches. See if there's anything I missed. But yeah, once I have the feed that only has the whitetail, that'll be a lot more convenient in there. And then later on, if I want to go for the moose great one grind, we can put the deer pellets back in there. Easy solve. Easy solve, man. This guy should at least be a gold. Which, I mean, nothing to call up mom and brag about, but at least, you know, right direction. He ain't worth throwing on the wall and all, but he'd do. I like the tips though. He got his tips done. Some blonde tips there. Gold 235. He's pretty close to a wall guy. Pretty close. 707. Must not be a punk. 7-0 Savage. Bay Area. West Coast thing, you dig? Inside. Anyways, enough of that. Another one where we didn't utilize a house, but we utilized a real stand. I believe this is the blind. Let's see what we find at the blind. 10 up. I believe the blinds where the 200 twins were. You see how it's got the drop tines on that little picture deer there? I'm pretty sure I don't know if he was that savage, but he was real close to that savage. And that's obviously what we're looking for. I mean, that's an avioso. Oh, dang. The wind's going horrible at falling or floating rock. That's what I call this place, floating rock, as you can see why. We'll creep in there to about 220 and then we'll slow it down. Hopefully we don't run them off. I have accidentally ran them off before coming in a little too hot. Get a little closer and get a view. And if we got a good view of something, it'll be worth creeping in there. But if there ain't nothing in there, we'll come in a little faster approach. As of right now, just a gang of moose. And nothing against the moose. Ooh, this is a big dog, ain't it? We get him dialed in. He's got to be a gold. Well, let me get on him. There he is. $213. Hell, I don't know what that means. I just know his rack looks cool. I got an idea with the whitetail because I hunt them so much, but I don't have a clue what a moose scores. I just know if they're mythical or whatever, they'll throw it on the tag. I hate that the wind's right on them. What's this girl doing? Creeping closer and closer. Get back over to the feeder, Betsy. Your big ass. I don't see any whitetail. I guess we're just going to grab this big moose as long as we don't scare him off on the approach because of the smell. I mean, I could take a shot before I hit the blind, I guess, but I got a feeling old Betsy's going to be spooked when we get near that blind. Am I already ducked off? Yeah, I'm ducked already. I know their eyesight and their hearing's crap, but I forget about their smell. I think they got like boosted smell because their eyesight and their hearing's so crap. But it's not like the smell of a coyote or anything of that nature. Bears even tend to have a hyper sense of smell. Yeah, go back to the feeder, girl. I can get a shot at that big. I guess it'd be buck. A male moose, is that a buck as well? Yeah, there you go. Lay down nice and calm. You got this. Don't let me scare you off. I ain't here to hurt nobody. Says the man with the big gun. You don't get the wrong idea about me. Oh, figures big dog gotta be hiding behind the lady. That's it. Stand up, big dog. Let me get that quick shot on you. All right. Yowzers. Run it. Stop. That's the end of the play right there, Jack. Drop. You went a little too far. We're going to have to peep you on the map. And it's getting nighttime. We better go ahead and put them nighttime sights on you. We'll do the top one first. Oh, let's see if they're all on there. Yep, it's on that one. And it's on this one. Those are the only ones I need. Alright, back to finding moosies. De male mousses. What's that money looking like? Oh yeah, we already up 30K. Won't be long before we put these feeders in at least the original 3. And I got big plans for the other type of feeders too. I definitely got plenty to do on this game. It's not like I'm running around, you know, wishing like, oh, I've already done everything on the game. I'm coming in late. I got all kinds of stuff to do on this game. This has to be a silver. I'm thinking closer to gold, but this has to be a silver. Yeah. What's this gold male moose? Almost 1,000. Alright. We did the 2, we on the 3. Might as well do them in order and then head up this coastline here. See what we get. I'll be on the close side instead of the far side. And then after this one, it'll be all deer feed, whitetail feeding feeders that have been unexplored. We're about to Christopher Columbus these sons of guns together, y'all. Coming in for that first time. See what we find. Hopefully that big nasty great one's hiding amongst the new feeder. And it is where I first seen him, in that area, so he definitely will run by it. Whether or not he'll stay and make it his feeding grounds is to find out. He's the only great one whitetail I've ever seen. I didn't get a shot at him. He was moving when I seen him. Actually, I do think I took a shot at him if my memory serves me correct, but it was an awful shot. Actually, let's peek out there first, see if we can see through the trees. Oh yeah, we got some action out here. Alright, let's get a peekaboo on this. He shouldn't get scared. Wind's good. We're crawling into the stand. We should have everything underhand. Yeah. Tell them, girl. The nervousness, because man, these next couple stands could be a total bust. Not this one. This one's already been rammed. I got 3 more coming up after this one that are the real expectations. But we're getting more and more feeders out there, more and more money, more and more kills, more and more opportunities to run across the great ones. So it's going to happen. I still only have one diamond male, so I don't know why I assume the great ones just going to pop in with quickness. But boy, we do got a lot of nice guys out here, don't we? Yeah, he agrees. He's a 182. This little fella laying down, he ain't squat. What's this guy behind you? $191, you might be the one. $185, I think it's old 191 over here. $193, oh snap. That don't seem right, but you are the biggest ranked, and we're going by what they say. You don't look it though. I should have never took that shot, but I also should have had it. I should have been able to take that shot and complete it. Damn breathing. I was just making sure I missed, because when you kill him, it shows up the circle around for the hunting pressure, and I thought there was a chance I nicked his back leg and he'd bleed out, because this is a heavy gun for deer. As you can see, they usually just drop if you make anywhere near a kill shot. This guy, man, they claimed he was near gold, but I'm thinking he's good if he's silver. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't even get a good shot at all. That might be a reason why he scored so much littler than what he was predicting. Peep the map again just to make sure. Alright, here goes nothing, man. These three right here. This one, I think, is most likely to see, because this is where I seen him at. But since it has all these fields, I set up a 3-piece 300 meters away. Here we go. Hopefully the wind's doing me a solid. Drum roll, please. Man, I'd love for this great one to have a crazy fur pattern to him. Alright, cool. At least it ain't a... Ah, snap. This wind ain't going good at all. Wonder if I should put on some deer spray. Oh well. When I set them up, they had the wind going perfect for these spots. I don't know why. It's going exact opposite now. I hear stuff running around too. Alright, let's get up over this hill. I don't know why, but I'm nervous, this being the first time peeping out this feeder. What we're gonna see here. Oh man, it's gonna be crazy. We get a peep of a big monster. Wind's looking like it ain't gonna be too awful. It's not great, that's for sure though. And it's gonna be the same for almost every single one of these hunts. Because like I said, I had them lined up perfectly to go with the way the wind was when I set them up. But maybe it's just tonight. Maybe the wind usually runs the way I set them up. If not, we'll just adjust eventually. If it's like this on every daggone hunt, yeah, we're going to have to flip-flop that back. We'll do them opposite corners. We'll just flip everything. Can we get a peek down in here and see if we got any action? Some birds, that's it. This hasn't even been out here a full day. Well, in-game day. This will be the first full in-game day. So I might actually run it a whole day back. Go to the next tents and then do a whole game and then do this little grind here again. And hopefully they're so overpopulated that this other feeder I'm going to, they didn't have enough room to be here. But this is not the exciting start we was hoping for, obviously. All right. Let's try this guy. Hopefully we got some better luck here. Yeah, I mean, you can see 95% of the bait still there. It hasn't even been up long at all. Give myself as many excuses as I need here. What's the time again for New England? Nope, this is Mississippi. It's actually different. New England. Alright. We got 4 to 8, and we got 16 to 20. Oh, snap, that's 2 hours different. What time is it? It's 19. Alright, we'll run it back here in a minute. Wind's awful. I thought I had it set up perfect. It is awful. It couldn't be any worse. But I'm hoping it's just for tonight. I'm going to check out daytime wind patterns, and then next night, and if it's like this, we'll just have to adjust. There's no way we're going to have all these stands and everything set up to just have the wind that bad. Get our duck on. We're starting to get close enough. This is it. First time at this feeder, this blind. This is going to be the one. Where can I crawl through here? Try not to make a lot of noise. And this wind. Or no, I sound like a broken record with it, but this is the first time hunting these feeders, and when I was setting it up, this was not what we had going on. It literally couldn't get much worse. We should be a little over 100 meters back, around 120 meters for each feeder. We got the tents placed up, a little over 250. Some quick, easy hunts, as long as we get the wind on our side. And a few big dogs showing up. I can't believe the first one was zilch, nada. But that's just because these last two are just flooded. They got the better tasting flakes or something. That's all it is. About 124, 23 from the stand. We're up and getting a peek. And there they are. There's my boys. That's what we're talking about. 253. Yeah, man. He's the guy. We better go ahead and take him out before something else happens. 219. Yeah, we got some dogs in this guy. So if I get a good shot in between 10 and 50, be right around a 230. Whoops, put the bow on. Alright. I would shoot for 2, but I don't want to get anything sloppy, so we're just going to watch him. See how quick he folds? It ain't even... Damn, the force knocked down the chick. I was hoping she didn't die too. I was like, yeah, it sucked. I ain't trying to get no lady deer killed up. Alright. So far we did get, after a disappointing set, we did get a nice buck. God, it'd be nice if he was diamond, but he should guaranteed be gold. Unless they didn't like my placement, or I didn't shoot with the wrong, like something crazy would have to happen for him not to be gold. Let's put it like that. How much time do I got left? I think it ends at 20, so I can still hit my last stand too. Yeah, he's a gold. Only 220 though. Not important. On to the next while we got the time. And on this one, we took advantage of the house placement. As you can see. What time we got in real life time? 9:30 on the East Coast. And I still got room to put one more feeder out somewhere. I do like the fact no moose around, strictly deer. That's going to be nice when I get the other feeders like that. When I came up to that first feeder, I started thinking like, man, maybe that stuff they told me was wrong, because there's nothing here. But then showing up at that last field and seeing all those big bucks definitely eased my mind that they were right. The whitetail definitely liked that feed. The corn flake, or the flake feed. I don't know if it specified that it was corn, but tag that resting down there too. Have it up on the map. What time's that? From noon to 1600. Nice. Slow it down since we're getting within that 200 meter range. Duck it off through the trees as we blaze some trees. Our stand should be showing up before you know it. There it is, way down here. Make sure I don't run through no bushes as I get to it. Cause extra noise. And come on, another set of big deer. I just got a feeling this side of the map's where they're at. I don't know why I have that feeling, but it's a feeling I do have. And that last stand proved to be true, so do it to me again, Stan. Show me up again. When I was messing around this map, realizing where I was going to put the other feeders. When I checked this field out, I knew it instantly. I was like, this is the fields I was looking for, where I seen the great one. This is where we are going to stumble across his big behind. Now that it's nighttime, should I do a bear grind, get my money up, and be ready to put more feeders out? Or should I just do a recycle time to daylight and hit these whitetails again? We'll see as we are faced with it more. Peek down here, it looks like there's nothing. You gotta like that, you gotta like nothing. What the hell, man? And that's the feeder right there. But it is 2000 hours and I just shot this off. We'll make up excuses. They ain't found it yet. What's this? Eastern cottontail rabbit. Just mark the feeder better. Alright. So that's that. Now we're in the nighttime. We'll see what we got out of this field. We might catch a straggler and see if the bears are out here yet. I haven't checked the money situation in a minute. See what we're sitting at. Constantly got to upgrade, man. I love these where you're right there. It's a little few jog steps and you're right at the 220 to slow it down. Stand right there, ready to rock. Let's see, are we getting the last scragglers of the whitetail, or are we ready to bust down black bear? Either way. Oh yeah, I didn't check the money. 33 thou wow. Already looking good. If we do a few rounds of the black bear, a morning grind of the whitetail, then go buy some more feeders. That sounds like a good way to go. I changed my mind between now and then, but so far that sounds like a good way to go. Odd that nothing's highlighting up out there. What's not odd is that the wind's a duper on this one too. Boy, they love giving me that fantastic wind. I would say it has to switch back the other direction because I purposely set these stands up with the wind in mind, so it can't always be these bad. Oh. Let something be out there that I wasn't able to see. And I hope it's empty. Let's see what black bear do at what time out here. What's this crawling across the... the grounds here. We got the black bear coming in, it looks like. We got the coyote running around, nervous, and he's hard. Dang it, I wish I had a better shot. I'd take that guy out. I got the rifle and everything. If you're gonna chill, I might try it. What's the bear looking like that's coming in? Not worth it. Oh, he's gonna get away. Yeah, you're lucky, dog. You're lucky. Back to this bear, see if we can see him. Some whitetail movement. Some moose movement. Y'all coming down here to eat? Somebody's moving around doing stuff upstairs. It sounds like they're dancing. Where are you going? You gonna run off this fast? You just popped in. Well, let me pop you real quick before you dip. Oh, you ain't waiting, are you? Come on, why you... That wasn't cool. What are you doing that for? That wasn't cool. Cool? That was not it. Alright, while we're chasing this one down, let's look on the black bear thing here. Black bear eats from 20 to 4. Not 24, but 20 to 04. Put the light on, make it easier to find stuff. $900, I appreciate you. The bears should be coming in. Should be coming in. Take it back to Mississippi for a minute. Grande bears. Love this one. It's one of my favorites because you can get in here from the top and get a view before you even run down in there and see what you're dealing with. Gotta be one of my all-time favorites. It's a little too early for the bear. They just ain't out yet. But they will be. You know where else it's nice around night times? Old as ski. Even though I'm not a fan. Nighttime is decent up here. As long as you deal with these pesky wolves that are howling as soon as you hit any daggone map. Bastards. And they already set me up with a stand they want me to hunt at. They said, here, try this one. It looks fun. And I believe it's right in the direction these wolves are howling. What do you think about that? Good idea, right? Of course it is. Out here in the dark. By yourself. Carrying 10 different guns. At least the wind's going good for me, right? like I needed to duck that soon. We'll get a little closer before we hit the duck. These trees, anyways, going through them is a little rough. See a cabin in the distance blowing smoke up on the mountainside there. Slow motion creep. One of y'all steal my lighter. I found it. You're lucky. Sorry to even blame you guys, to tell the truth. I didn't mean that. Y'all cool. You wouldn't take my lighter. I know better. Alright, what's at this stand, man? What's at this stand? Nothing. I guess it's a little early for bears. No, it shouldn't be. Huh. Might have been them bee-hole wolves running stuff off. That is always an option. Alright, let's take it to the next. We ain't ran this route in a minute. Let's see what it's all about. And although it's usually infested with, what do they call, whatchamacallits? Wolves, these guys right in front of me. It does have three nice vantage points now that I got my 22, because there's some small game that shows up on the left of me. Alright, let's get to it. I think I somehow, yep, I knew they made me delete that. There we go. Let's get it moving. We got 600 meters to hike. Hut. Wind's no good though. That's one bad thing about this route. It usually has bunk wind. I have to do a little yoga, a little old man, freshen the body up. Put some lubricant in the joints. Already got somebody moving and grooving. It's a calm travel though. They usually pop up right in this little woodlines here, and that's one of their rest zones. So they get done eating and just travel across, get a nap. During the day, there's usually stuff right where this guy's at, along this waterway here. Caribou Lou. Chilling. And then we got the feeder, of course, at the other side of the hill. So we got a couple different options down here. Get it, Captain. What's this guy? A dusky grouse, 180. We got the miniguns just for people like you, grouse. Hit you with that 2-2 from a distance. You attentive, are you? You can be attentive if you want. Uh-oh, we coming in hot on these guys. We better slow it down. This is who we want to know if they're attentive. I hear the geese flying, and I tell you what, if I don't have a good buck or a good bear or something of that nature over here at the feeder, I wouldn't mind getting a hold of a... Is that a bear? Yay, yay. Never mind. Bear's already there. I was going to say a nice gold or diamond goose. Put on the wall. Make sure we keep eyes on this guy, keep him calm. As long as he stays calm, we can glance around and look at all these players before we take our shot. The old sniffer is the only thing that gets me worried about this guy's. We're going to be right within 100. Nah, he should be cool. Alright, drop these things. Drop the biggie. $150, not bad. Uh-oh. I had to get it. She was about to dip on me. That wind. Come on, let me out of here. Punishment for killing the bears. I'll forever be trapped inside the stand. Yeah, we'll grind out some bears. Do the morning deer run at New England and Mississippi. And then we'll set up a few more stands, make the route more interesting. Keep that cycle up. Grind, enjoy the stands, get some money. Add to it. Ain't nothing to it. Pretty sure we only got a 4-piece on this one, so that'd be right there to... Right here. This one might not be bad. You can almost eliminate with the perfect run of 4 of them down to no hunting pressure. But more than 4, it's... Yeah, you're not going to have hardly any hunting pressure, especially if you shoot them from a stance. Now, I can't speak if you shoot them from the ground to get your full pressure added to it. I don't know what that would do, but if you have a stand by each feeder, anything more than 4, you can keep your pressure to 0. Uh-oh, got the northern lights kicking. Don't tell me that's a growl out here. Hopefully that was the wind. I definitely have popped into the wolves out here, though. No doubt about that. Don't even think about it, Jack, because I will make it to this stand. I might as well walk. You guys are already messing up the hunt. That is a growl. That's not a... Oh, he's a mythical. Yes, I got him. Yes. Yes. How did that happen? Alright, we gotta chill, make sure his buddies ain't around when we go pick him up. That's so dope. Oh, that's dope. Mr. Cow! Sick of drinking water. I want to get a little sip of some soda, you dig? Keep the ears going, see if we hear any more of them creeping back. But heck yeah. Hopefully I didn't use too big of a gun. Hopefully I get the full score. That's alright though. Let's find out. Drum roll. That'd be crazy if my first great one is a wolf. As much as I hate him. I don't even care about you, Moose. Do your thing. I got a mythical wolf over here. I did shoot him with the big caliber. I hope wolves are at least 7. Ah, I used too big of a gun. Dang it. Oh, that sucks. They're a 6 class. Dang it. That is a bummer. Oh well. We'll get him again. I wasn't even looking for his butt. They're the harassers. Do we still have action at the feeder? Yeah. Well, these crazy things, they don't give a crap. They're just thanking me for shooting that big old wolf that's been harassing. Do you think, Bear? It's alright. Don't give me too much of a warning. Mark this feeder so at least I know where these things are. Which direction to look. Oh, don't be a running off. Yeah, just a warning. Don't worry, girl. I'm going up in the feeder, in the stand and hiding. Just act like I'm not even here. Where'd you go? You already dip on me? Oh, there you are. Alright, yeah. Travel your butt on in. More wolves, you assholes. That's ridiculous, guys. Keep it coming on in, girl. Keep it coming on in. What's this guy? 160. Ooh, what's this big old guy creeping in the back here doing? We'll take a little peek at you, old peekaboo. My problem with him, though, is I'll shoot the tree. It's right where I want it to be. It seems to be a little hot spot out here. Boom, perfect. Think that little tree's gonna hide your big body? Let's go gather this guy up. He's a little bit behind. Get reloaded. He should. He's at least silver. Hopefully he's gold, but he was big enough to shoot. I wish I wouldn't have used the wrong gauge on that wolf. That'd have been nice. Would have made all the wolf harassment worth it. Let's see here. Come on, gold. No, at least silver. That'll work. 688 in the bank. I say we go back to this stand and kind of chill out for a second, see if they come to it again. But that wolf didn't have any, I mean, I'm trying to make myself feel better, but he didn't have any crazy code or, I mean, he looked pretty average for a mythical. Might have been a diamond. What do they call those, trolls or something to that nature, when they're real close to being great ones, but they end up being just diamonds. That's all you was, fool. If we can get anybody creeping back in. If not, we're going to keep it moving. Like we always do about this time. Uh-oh, I knew it. They can't help themselves. They're like, yeah, it's safe. We back. They cannot help themselves. How close is this one? 130. Yeah, we're going to snatch him up. Oh, no, we're not. We're going to wait. Because we already got bigger and better things sliding in. Whoops, don't close on me. Hopefully it's feed for them and they ain't just traveling on by, because that could be the case. They might be just dipping right on by. I got the right gun on, that is for sure. Uh-oh, I lost him. Calm and traveling. Hopefully it stops and says eating here soon. If I knew he was the biggest one, I'd go ahead and popped him through them trees. Yep, they're eating. Cool. I can look around and see what else is going on and give that other big guy a minute to peek his head in. There should be, there he is. I was going to say at least one more decent sized buck. I forget which one was the biggest. We got 197 and 196. I thought there might be a 200 somewhere too. I might be wrong on that. We got more coming in. There's no need to rush. Yeah. No need to rush. Is that what you were saying? Said I got pals. Turn this damn flashlight off. We got the northern lights dancing up in there in the sky for us. We got deer coming to the feeder. Ganja in my hand, bruh. We're only waiting for so long, P. Better get your peoples out here. I think 97 and 96 is right next to each other. So there's definitely a good shot to get, or a good chance of getting a double shot off. Which one's in front of the other guy? And there was a 200 out there, wasn't there? Dang it, did I get any of them? I don't even know which. We'll check the blood trail, but I don't even know where the hell to go from where that guy would have been. We got shit flying up there. 2 hours here. Perfect time to take a little break into gaming, but I'm not done with gaming tonight just yet, I do not believe. Alright, hopefully it don't take long to find this blood trail. If there even is one, I'm not even sure. But the guy got hit. Right about here is where the shot should have happened. We'll see if we can find anything from here and search it out. Yep, I think I found the blood. Oh no, don't tell me it was a damn female that got hit. No, just for whatever reason she lit up. I hope that isn't the case. Screw up my grind? No, don't do that to me. No. Alright, let's get back to the original scene of the crime. See if we can find some blood. Move it from there. I don't know why these are pinked up. Not cool though, I will say that. Not cool. I can't find anything that resembles a blood spot. What's this? Pink droppings. Alright, I don't seem to be finding it, and it wasn't anything crazy. Not even sure that I got the shot off, to be honest. So I guess we move to the next main. So we want to travel to the west, y'all. To the west, y'all. Still a little bummed about the mythical. It's alright. We'll get another. But since this is at the 2-hour mark, we'll go ahead and take our pause. Get a little snack. Recoup type. And then I got a good feeling we'll be back within the next hour or two to put in another hour or two with you and me. And a great one, hopefully. These dang old wolves, you understand me? Alright, I appreciate it, guys. Enough of rambling and being silly. I will talk to you soon. Appreciate you stopping in and hanging out.